what we've decided to do is really focus down on what we think we do really well. And my guess is it's also what you do really well. And what that is relationships. What about how we interact with one another? And how, as an organization, we talk to other organizations and build up them partnerships. More important than partnership is relationship. How do we speak about other organizations when we're talking to people? We hopefully go out of our way to shine a light on good practice, just helping to build that relationship.
Now, one of the things I've learned coming in as the CEO for NCS is if you can get self-esteem and self-confidence, then actually you can start to achieve other things. People feeling confident in being part of society and wanting to contribute to society. So organisations like yours and what valuable work you do is helping that self-esteem, that self-confidence with great youth workers who build trust relationships, have the skills like NLP or coaching that can adapt. Absolutely critical.
How young people understand themselves and their relationship with others. It's about how they value their skills and their abilities and their insights. It also needs to transport across different settings, so having as much self-esteem and as much pride and confidence in speaking with their friends and their peers as they do in the family, in their communities, at school and at work as well.
The relationships we have in our own lives are critical to our ability to deal, especially with challenging situations. And having that youth worker there for just 2 hours a week, that's critical in terms of the relationships that young people have and being able to support young people to make wider relationships.
If young people are unable to develop the skills to have positive relationships, then a lot of the time they make unfortunate decisions that might stop them from being the citizens or the young people that they really want to be or could be going forward.
They can either have a negative impact if their behaviour is seen to be something that's as a deficit, or it can be actually positive if the young person's belief, self-belief, is making them make positive sort of like choices, then that actually sort of feeds out to the greater.
I think it's really interesting the way digital's taken over, how young people interact with each other and how relationships are formed very differently to how they might have been 20 years ago. And so relationships can be very short term, they can be very long term, and the level of depth of that trust or faith in that relationship really varies today from traditional relationship thinking. And so young people are in control in some respects because of the tools that we now use, but also out of control in that they're constantly bombarded by multiple demands of relationships. And so it's about how young people are given that resilience to cope in that scenario, and relationships that are positive and work for them in a constructive fashion rather than relationships that are imposed or that they're forced to react to that they're not in control of.